Congress erupted today over the release of the controversial Epstein files, and the exchange was anything but calm. Representative Lance Gooden opened the hearing with sharp criticism, grilling his Democratic colleagues and questioning why the Biden administration failed to release the full Epstein case files. Democrats' Dan Goldman pushed back, arguing that the Department of Justice is exercising caution because Ghislaine Maxwell's appeal and other sensitive legal matters remain unresolved. But things got personal fast. When Gooden addressed Representative Jasmine Crockett by her first name and called her a friend, she fired back, "We are not friends. Don't play with my street credibility."
My colleague from Georgia, you sat back for 4 years when Joe Biden was president. I'm curious, and I really do mean this, because the ranking member, you read the letter that you were raising hell back when you were in your position. Will someone, and I will yield to you, will someone answer for me why Joe, let me ask the question first. And I'm going to take my time back if you don't answer the question, because I want the question answered.
I will happily answer.
Why did Joe Biden not release these files, and why did none of you come out and call for the release of these files when Joe Biden was president? Why did you wait until it became a political issue if your motivations are so pure? Mr. Goldman, yes, I'll yield to you.
So, first of all, the reason why this has become such a big issue.
No, that wasn't the question. The question was, why did you all not push the Biden admin to release the files?
Right.
Why did not one of you say Joe Biden's Justice Department should release these files, and if he doesn't, damn it, I'm going to get a discharge petition?
So
why didn't anyone do that?
I'm trying to answer. That we were not aware, I think it's safe to say, that Donald Trump was in the Epstein files.
No, I'm not talking about Donald Trump. Everyone in this room knew about Epstein. It was a huge national story.
Sir.
I'm asking you, why did Joe Biden not release the Epstein files? It's irrelevant who may or may not have been in them. Why didn't you care about these victims? Irrespective of the fact that your political opponent could or could not be attached to these files, why weren't you guys calling out the Joe Biden administration to release the files? Please, someone answer.
I'm trying to answer.
Well, you didn't. I'll let Ms. Crockett try.
You got to let
Jasmine,
me.
Jasmine, and I'll call you by your first name because we're friends, and I feel comfortable, and you call me Lance. So, Jasmine,
we are not
go for
friends.
it. Oh, we are.
Do not
Go
ruin
ahead.
don't ruin
Go
my
ahead.
street cred. No, here's the thing. I will tell you that at the end of the day, for me, as a lawyer, when you have that Maxwell went through her trial in 2021, I believe that's when she was convicted. That is when Joe Biden was in power. After that, she ended up on appeal, which she is currently on appeal now. So as it relates to whether or not that Department of Justice had even concluded their investigation, I can't say that they had, number one. Number two, by releasing the files prior to her going through her appellate process, that may have ended up being an issue that administration was concerned about. That's number one. Number two.
She's in appeal now. So using that line, you're going to pull that back?
I'm about to get to it because I saw y'all.
No,
I said, no.
I'm going to reclaim my time since you said we weren't friends. I'm going to reclaim my time.
The time belongs to the gentleman.
I got a real hard time with the Democrats saying that this is a noble cause when y'all weren't calling on Joe Biden's Justice Department to release the files. You're all a bunch of hypocrites to say this is a noble cause because none of you did anything about it. I yield back to the chairman.
The exchange was sharp, awkward, and unmistakable, a flashing neon sign that tensions in the room were off the charts. So, what's really at stake here? The Epstein files contain sealed court records that could potentially expose influential figures connected to Epstein's network. While some details have been made public, large portions remain redacted. A secrecy that's fueling intense speculation about who's named in those files and why the government continues to keep them hidden. Republicans claim the Biden administration is backpedaling on its promises of transparency, while Democrats counter that releasing everything prematurely could interfere with ongoing legal proceedings and ultimately compromise the pursuit of justice. But truthfully, this hearing was about more than just facts. It was about posture, pride, and perception. Gooden's pointed questioning and Crockett's street cred comeback underscored how much personality now fuels these debates. What should have been a straightforward discussion on records and justice devolved into a high-drama spectacle, pure Washington theater. So, Will the full Epstein files ever see the light of day? No one can say for sure. What is clear, though, is the deep divide over whether this fight is truly about justice for the victims, or just another round of political point scoring on Capitol Hill. Stay tuned for more hard-hitting deep dives into Congress's biggest clashes, because in DC, every showdown has layers. If you're into bold, no-spin breakdowns like this, and I read them all, and trust me, your take might just make the next episode.